So now with all of our rods, we're starting to phase in this Lilian material connected to the top lugs, and there are two reasons for that. First, it's easier to keep track of it. You can connect it to your vest or to your bag, and you know where the top lug is. But second, this is Lilian material, and this is what connects to the tip of the rod. So in case you ever break it out in the field, you can use this to repair your rod, and I'll show you how. So the main thing I always tell everyone with their rod tip, always put the hard tip of the rod inside, put a finger here, and expose only the Lilian material when you're connecting the notch. But I have seen it done in person, and I know it happens every now and then. The person is going to be tying the line to the tip of the rod, and this here is really fragile. If you don't put it inside and protect it, very easy to snap. So the person's tying the notch, and it'll break. And that could be the end of the day for some fishing. But what you can do here, you know, if it does not break it clean, use your clippers to clean it off and just kind of cut it at a certain point. And then you're going to remove the Lilian material, some of it, from the top plug. Cut about 1 inch or to 2 inches of Lilian material off. The Lilian material is a hollow braided type of line, and what you're going to do now is very simple. You're going to fit this over the tip of the rod and try to go in a fair amount, I mean about 1 inch or so, because field repair is not going to be as strong as what we do in the factory, so you want to try to kind of fit it in as far in as you can. And you can kind of work it, and this is going to work a little bit like a Chinese finger trap. The more you pull, it kind of tends to cinch. But first, what you're going to do is you're going to fit it in. Try to go in a fair amount, half an inch at the very least. Okay, once you've gone in a fair amount, here's the tip of the rod. So I've gone about 1/4 inch, and that could be just about enough. Now, the one thing that you should always have with you is a lighter, just in case you ever need to make a fire when if you do fall in the river, if you get lost. This is one thing I always carry with me, and it's the very basic material that you're going to need for making the repair. Once you fit it into a certain amount, hold it and pull it to essentially stretch the Lilian material and kind of make it cinch a little bit more. And then with your lighter, you're just going to cinch it a little bit. You have to be very careful not to burn this, because it could melt and it could just fall off. So you're going to cinch it just until it kind of traps in there. So this is a little bit more, and now it's good. If you have tippet with you in the field, just make a few wraps of tippet and make a knot just to reinforce it. If you have super glue or something that you can put on top of it, just put a drop of it, or when you get home, put a drop of super glue right here. But this is enough for a quick field repair, and you can continue using your rod.